different themes and like just do whatever.
Did you get formally trained in the culinary arts? Or
I went to the school of Food Network.
Food Network?
Yeah.
You know.
Where I would just watch TV and went, man, that looks good.
Okay, okay, you just watched it on TV
and then,
and learned it.
Yeah, and then just sit there and say to myself, like, man,
Right.
I want to make that. So pretty much it's like, for different holidays or different occasions, we have, there's already 8 of us that live together.
Right.
There's all 5 of us plus 3 crew guys.
Right.
Hello. So 8 of us live in the 3-bedroom apartment.
Excellent.
And then we invite people over, so like normally there's like 20 or 30 people there for dinner.
Neato. Excellent. Okay, this will work for a while. And just the gig, the date of the gig.
February 7th.
You have to fly right in front of you called the band.
Yeah, where were you at again? The
Troubadour.
You know your start time? About? You guys.
10:20.
You're at 10.
Let's just say 10.
Let's say you're at 10 o'clock. They can get people there early.
Kind of easy.
And, yeah.
And then the other bands on the two, We Are the Riot. It's gonna be Meegs and Mikey from Cold Chamber. It's gonna be their first show together in a band together.
Okay.
It's Cold Chamber.
Yeah.
And Shovel, the band before them, it's their first LA show in a long time too.
Quite a lineup for you?
Yeah. Shovel used to be on the Interscope and they used to play Oscars and stuff.
Okay. You guys are kicking it off for your first stuff?
No, we're headlining.
I'm
You're
not
headlining.
here in the distortion,
Okay,
so yeah.
just for the heck of it, what day of the week is February 7th?
Monday.
It's a
Free Monday at the Troubadour.
It's a Monday night.
Yeah, free
It's kinda
Monday.
like a-
Free to get into it?
Yeah.
Oh my god, that's important to mention.
21 and up and free, under 21, $3.
Okay.
All
Free
ages.
for 21 and over.
Yeah, but all ages.
Is it gonna be ladies?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's a Monday.
I'll bring my own ladies.
Monday.
We got the Buzz Girls that we're working on.
Monday.
They're invited.
Dang one.
You can put them stationary somewhere. You just find an angle that actually.
I can't find an angle.
Check.
Close. You just gotta watch out for yourself now.
Yep.
So, you guys like music?
A lot.
I love it.
We love music.
Cool. It's okay. Well, it's been a good interview. Thank you for coming in.
That was an extensive pre-interview.
So we're on the cameras. There's that one. And that
So
one.
we're gonna go. How long do you guys have? Because we got an hour.
Yeah.
You good with that?
You good with
Yep.
that? All
Yeah.
right.
Basically play a song. We'll talk. This is the
What do you
EP.
have? 6 to 7? Do we have 5 or 6 minutes?
We got 10 minutes. So if anybody wants to smoke a cigarette,
But we've been used to for that.
boom.
Once you say that no one ever comes back in on time, I'm telling you.
Hello, Gemini.
We run a tight ship, so.
Dion says hello.
Yeah. Hello.
Oh, hello.
John Kent is our station manager, as you know.
Oh, we gotta get the chat going.
And,
And you guys want to take phone calls?
Sure. Yeah.
Wow. And we'll take some phone
My
calls.
mom's in the call.
Rich, I just want you to know I love you and I'm so proud of everything that you're doing. So proud.
You guys just look adorable.
Chris Seward is in twice.
Check this out.
Bird's chicken scratch.
This kid does.
Bert, you like scratching chickens?
do I like chicken scratch? What are you talking about?
Intellectual. More intellectual.
Just for I had it. I got an error.
As soon as you get it, show me. You're referring chicken scratch to my hieroglyphics?
Dion, I sure hope you're listening to us on Ustream because
Ryan, is it cool if Peter uses Peter text me?
no?
Oh. Is it cool if he uses your laptop or your computer?
Yeah, already.
Oh.
Why are you offline? Maybe because this thing's a piece of crap.
Go Mac. Get off that PC stuff.
I know.
PC. P.
Let me get Mac as a sponsor. That'd be awesome. Now we're back.
Very nice.
Writing in Spanish.
Very nice.
Translate AP. It's Romance language.
I don't know if that's really actually Spanish.
Looks like Spanish.
Well, it could be Italian because we have a lot of Italian.
Shout out to all you fans.
Yeah. Excellent.
No, I don't know how to type.
You know all these other bands?
Yeah. I don't know how to spell.
They're all our friends.
Oh, cool.
Hi, I'm Rich with WJUZ FM.
AM. Come on, man.
GS. WJUZ coming to you live.
Excellent. Is that your guys' music right there?
Yeah.
Cool.
That's an unreleased track, so it's just a little snippet. Nobody really knows what that is.
If somebody could,
Okay.
it's a hit and miss with the Ustream. It's an afterthought.
It works.
Works.
On a good night.
We're a radio station, not a TV station.
We're both. We're both.
Minute and 18.
Okay.
Oh man, 0 hour. Oh, I'm so scared. What if
You
I'm not
nervous?
good?
Can't be nervous.
What if I can't deliver? What if I don't do what she needs? Oh.
So nervous.
Where's my headphones?
Turn my headphones
Where's
up.
my snare? Where's my snare?
Alright. Check, check. Check, check. Check, check. Hey. Alright. We got 1,100 people.
Hey.
Yeah.
Not bad.
Over 1,000.
How many people are in the world?
Billions and billions. Somebody cares, they really care. You're gonna make me hold this thing back on. Way to take responsibility.
I'll grab it when I talk.
No. That's just weird, it's like crossing swords.
10 seconds, guys.
This is like New Year's. I'm way near old like Zion.
Where's my popper? Oh, that's great, see you later.
Off spot.
This is RadioBuzzD.com on the fly. I'm Chris Seward.
I'm BK Diaz.
The industry has been a really strange past 5 years.
Definitely.
And with technology and internet and record labels going in and out of business and new indie labels popping up, it has been very difficult for some artists to be found and be noticed because get heard because it's almost like the floodgates opened up to every person that thought they could play good. And Radio Buzz is committed to giving you the best of the best on Radio Buzz. And tonight we have the honor and privilege to have one of the best bands, Gemini Syndrome.
Right here in the studio, live. Hi guys.
Konnichiwa.
How's it going tonight?
After that intro, I don't know how I feel. I feel warm and fuzzy.
And you're living up to that.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much, guys, for coming in the studio. We saw you guys over at the Slide Bar, which was really cool. That was the first time I seen you perform, and I heard your music. Actually, I was listening to the music months ago, and I didn't know you were unsigned. I didn't know this, and I actually put you in the category of a signed group. Thought you were, just like all the other signed bands.
Nope.
And I really dug the music. I was really into it. In fact, it was, I did the little bootleg, burned a CD, put it in my car. I'm like, wow, these guys are really cool. And then when Dion said, oh, it's Gemini Syndrome, and we're going to see him at the Slide Bar, I said, oh my God, really? This is great. And you guys delivered. I mean, the performance, your showmanship, as well as the music abilities were astounding.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I ain't seen nothing.
My station manager's online here and she's emailing me constantly. Where'd you guys get your name? Start with that.
Gemini Syndrome. Well, Gemini
Yeah.
is basically kind of represents the duality.
Okay.
Everyone's good and they're yang.
Yes.
And a lot of the songs kind of, focus around that.
Okay, cool.
Huh, Aaron?
Yes, they do.
Back to you, Aaron.
It's kind of like the
the constant back and forth and the struggle to find balance that we all kind of have. And you find that not only in your personal life, but you see it in greater, macrocosms of society and religion and business and all those kind of family dynamics and all that stuff too. It's a shifting back and forth from, like you said, the good to the bad, and the ugly to the pretty and whatnot. So it's always a struggle for us to kind of keep that centered.
Okay, I see, and stay centered through all that.
Yeah.
Yin and yang.
Yeah,
Yin and yang.
absolutely.
Excellent. Neato. So, yes, neato.
Neato.
Yeah, I stick with my own words because people know me for that. So, going back a ways now, you guys have been together as a particular group in this particular instrumentation for over a year. Or you have
Under a year.
Under a year, you have your first 1 year anniversary of
February 12th. That's like our official. Like we say, that's our birthday. That's our first rehearsal together.
Very, very good. Okay, and your instrumentation, just so people who are out there can know this that haven't heard of you yet, is 2 guitars, a lead vocal, bass guitar as well, and
The drama.
drums. And drums, not to be forgotten.
Drama.
The drama.
Yeah, the outgoing guy wearing gloves. I should know that by now. So excellent. So you're five people to be reckoned with, and I'm sure you want to dominate the world and take on the world as big. Get your name out there as big as possible. What are your aspirations as a group? Whoever wants to take.
Aspirations is just play stuff that means something. So it's kind of the vibe that we all love music. We all love art, expression, different things.
Yeah.
And the way that kind of has touched us or means something to us is the same reason. We do what we do is wanting to give that feeling to other people. So it's just playing music because we love it and creating content and just everything that's related to what a band is. Just getting that out there and sharing that with people.
Building relationships from it too, influencing people and the kids that come out and actually invest themselves into what we do. And my kind of philosophy is if it wasn't for them, we'd just be rehearsing at a venue. So that you have to appreciate people coming and the support that we've gotten from a lot of our fans, in Southern California, across the country. It's a mutually exclusive relationship between us and them.
So you have a very loyal following.
Yeah, it's building, definitely. Yeah. We have some absolute hardcore people that have been there at just about every show we've played, wherever it might be, and constantly, interneting for us, it's just spreading word.
That's great.
Hey, real quick, if you're listening right now, and you have a burning question for Gemini Syndrome, you can give us a call, 661-347-0712. Again, that's 661-347-0712. We'll be taking some calls.
Gemini Syndrome here. We're Aaron, the vocalist. We got Mike on guitars. We got Ryan on drums, and we got Rich on guitars as well. I do want to say one outstanding thing that's impressed me so far as you guys have come in here. Teamwork and unity really impresses me when I see that in a group. I know that it really takes that to go the distance. And the way you guys have structured your CD and your album, people out there, you got to own this. I mean, this is a collector's item. It's an EP with 6 songs on it, and it's mostly black with silver embossed highlights. But they're coming out with a second half, which is going to be mostly silver. And with black embossed highlights. This is just something that you're going to want to own. As you open the album up, you're going to find your own tarot card in there, and then there's also a picture of sets of tarot cards. And the way the album's put together and the artwork and the logo, it's nicer than anything, most anything on any level that I've ever seen. So you're going to want to own this. We're going to be telling you how to get hold of this album. Other than just downloading music, which is awesome, you're also going to want to own the artwork along the way. Now, you guys, I like to talk other than music as well. I understand, Rich, you like cooking. And it's been a long time. You often cook for the band because you guys kind of live together. You take requests when you're cooking. You just have special things you like.
Well, I mean, at the foundation, we're just a big family.
Yeah.
I mean, there's no dad, but I mean, so
excellent.
we do everything together. We're always together. So what families do? They eat meals together,
Yeah.
And then bring in, other like cousins and stuff like that. So like bringing in all our close friends and everything. So we always have dinner parties on some kind of regular rotation, and just make whatever is good.
that's how we initiated our manager. We brought the first time we locked in our manager.
Yeah.
We brought him over and cooked him an insane Italian dinner.
Excellent.
I think it was like
Nice.
what was it like
It was lasagna, and then I made my
prosciutto.
yeah. Well, I made my own my Italian version of chicken cordon bleu.
Right.
So instead of breaded chicken with Swiss ham, it was
Okay.
breaded chicken with prosciutto and
Ah.
provolone.
You're making me hungry. I forgot to eat tonight.
Molto bene.
Excellent.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah. So that was our official
Yeah.
first business dinner with our manager. Was we had him over for dinner.
Nice. Very
That's
good.
really
Good way to
cool.
bond. You know,
Yeah.
bond over or breaking bread together is a big thing in this world. Brian, you're drumming, and you started out in the drum corps.
Yes, sir.
Very regimented.
Blue Knights, Drum and Blue Blue Corps 96 represent.
And what city were you with?
I was in Denver.
You're in
Denver,
Denver,
Colorado.
And how does that kind of music vary from rock?
Oh, I mean, drum corps is basically like professional marching band.
Okay.
And I started drumming when I was 6. I was real lucky to take drum lessons from El Zelnick, who
Okay.
was actually Benny Goodman's drummer. For
A big band?
Yeah.
Wow.
And he retired, moved to Prescott, Arizona, where I grew up, and just opened up a little shop, started teaching kids how to drum. He took like 7 students, and I was one of them. So I got to have him growing up young, and then when I eventually reached like high school age, you know, I was in jazz band and did all that stuff, but then when I could get credit for doing band, I was like, I'll do band, and then I put me in the drum corps, and then that just basically like gives me all the chops I ever needed to have
Right.
at that young age, and then I spent the next 12 years trying to figure out what to do with them.
So any favorite drummers you enjoy listening to?
I think Danny Carey, Tool Freak.
Cool.
I mean, I grew up on that. Also grew up on Herb Alexander from Primus.
Mhm.
And lately I've been really getting into like Josh Freese, Perfect Circle,
Yeah.
like Mudvayne,
Nice.
that kind of stuff really.
Uh-huh. Josh Freese, you played on a lot of more sets,
Oh yeah.
hits and all that
I mean,
stuff.
Josh-
Yeah.
Josh Freese
Yeah.
is, I mean, just
Yeah.
reading a lot of his interviews,
Yeah.
I've learned a lot of, I used to turn down a lot of stuff when I was
Yeah.
younger,
Yeah.
and I read this interview with him that he did where he said that in his entire career he's never ever turned down a drum gig no matter
Yeah.
what it is. And
Josh
once I
Freese,
kind of
yeah.
took that philosophy,
Yeah.
like the floodgates opened and I had so many opportunities open up because of it. Just when it's
Yeah.
kind of like the yes man, I started saying yes to everything. And
I
then,
love Josh Freese. I was in the
Yeah.
studio with him, and he played on my tunes. And then later on, I ended up using the other guy from Korn, Ray Luzier from Korn now. So he's on most of my album. But yeah, I do enjoy a lot of the same musicians that you've enjoyed. Now on bass over here we have AP. And, you've been here a year from Italy.
2 years.
2 years from Italy, and I asked you a little bit before. You like the States, so obviously you haven't gone back yet in 2 years.
No.
You miss the family, you miss the friends over there, or what's?
Yeah, still have friends
You do?
over there, but it's not the time to go back from
Right. Not
I
right
will
now.
do it
Right, the band is busy.
later,
Yeah,
the time.
the band. And as far as bass players, do you have those out there? Who do you like? I mean, are there bass players you
I
enjoy
mean,
more than others?
I picked bass because
Yeah.
Cliff Barton was my
Idol.
idol.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the old Metallica bass player.
Very good.
Yeah.
Oh, before the guy who came over from Ozzy.
Oh,
Yeah.
Who came over
Cliff
from Ozzy?
Burton was the original bass player.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was the original bass player.
Oh, okay.
Till Master of Puppets left for them.
Oh, okay, great.
And then I keep playing my bass.
Well, we're looking forward to hearing you at the show. Mike on guitars also. In your free time, what do? You dig motorcycles or what? Do you have a bike? Do you cruise on
Oh,
bikes?
that's
That's actually a sad question.
Yeah,
I sold both of mine this year.
Sold your bikes?
But yeah, I grew up on street bikes, Harleys.
Yeah.
I had a crotch rocket.
Yeah.
Yeah, bikes, cars, the great outdoors.
And outdoors?
Yeah.
Yeah, so where do you hail out of? You're here in Southern California, but you're from somewhere else.
Oh
right?
yeah, I grew up in Tennessee.
Tennessee.
Yeah, that's pretty much where I.
We'll go fast.
Where
I say Ohio is drunk.
I gotta keep it on lockdown. Can't be looking at weird. Out here in California, California way.
Excellent. And Aaron on vocals here. I asked you, tell me a few things about yourself. You into Kung Fu?
I am.
Excellent.
Martial arts in general.
How long you been with martial?
About 14 years.
14 years. Neato. So again, you have belts. You trained, or you taught yourself, or?
I mean, yeah, definitely. I've studied under a couple different teachers over schools and whatnot.
Okay. When we see you perform with the band, you're up there, you're out in front, correct? But I also understand you play some acoustic guitar at home.
Yeah, I play guitar and
Write songs and piano.
I guess. It's a hobby.
He's a better guitar player than I am.
Oh,
Me too. I'm the least talented actual physical player.
Shut your face.
It's the truth. My appendages move the slowest.
This is actually my first band where I haven't played guitar.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm a keyboard player by trade, and I'm classically trained, but I told all my musician friends, I said, all my life, I always wanted to play guitar back. And they said, you do. I was going to say, Chris is going to say I'm talking too much, I'm going to back up. I just love meeting musicians and let them step in here a bit. Sorry about that. I just wanted to get a little background on y'all guys.
Thank you. Well, thank you, Bert. You actually saved me because I was running through here, just checking the screen. If you're listening right now, thank you so much. Give us some feedback. You can go to the chat, click on the chat, ask us any questions. If you're kind of shy about calling in, you can shoot out a message in our chat room. Should we play a song really quick, guys?
Yeah.
We got all on this album.
We'll just start with Basement, because that's the one everyone knows, you know, make everyone yearn for the new stuff.
Yearn for it.
Yeah.
All right, this is Basement, Gemini Syndrome on RadioBuzzD.com. Don't go anywhere. We're live. Lucky Tin and Sweets.
And we're out. We're still on the video though, right?
Here we go, here we go, here we go.
Duck off. Duck off. What is that? That's not fair. That's not fair.
Excellent, guys.
You like that?
Awesome.
Yay, Basement.
High fives, everyone.
Rock and
Oh, we're actually doing it.
I was an air five.
Basement. Tell us about that song. Writing that song and what that means to you.
Well, when gave me all the demo stuff, had basically working titles for everything, and I kind of liked a lot of just the vibe that he captured. It was usually just one word or whatever, and I kept most of them. I think 12 out of the 14 we did.
Yeah.
Stuck with that name, and so I kind of took it. That was one of the last ones I did. I remember I was already back in California, like 2 weeks in the studio. I'm like, oh man, I got 2 more songs to write. Crap. So I sat down, I thought about it, and when I was a teenager, I lived in the basement all the time, and I was a really, really depressed little kid, and coping with like my albinism or whatever at the time. So I kind of wrote about that, waking up one day and I didn't ask for this or whatever. The kind of pity party that goes through a teenager's head, feeling different and feeling like you don't belong or whatever. And I signed up for something that, it's this. Kind of like the message, I guess.
Uh-huh. Nice song, nice tight, energetic groove too.
Yeah, that's, wow. So there's a real deep meaning, emotion in
The
it.
whole record's like that. I write generally from either my direct personal experience, witnessing of somebody's personal experience that I'm usually close to.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you write all the music? I mean, as far as the lyrics?
Yeah.
And then the band interjects their creative.
Yeah, I mean, this one was interesting because I didn't write the record with them. Like they had written all the music and arranged it and everything and started recording, and then they were actually putting guitars down while I was writing the vocals in Chicago. So I didn't have the means by which to show them any of the progress other than like the actual lyrics. So they didn't actually hear me sing until the day I moved in with them in California. So we already had studio time booked, and it was kind of like fingers crossed I hope we can actually sing.
Oh, wow.
So we had faith.
This entire band is like a leap of faith. It's kind of thing where telling the story of how everything happened, it sounds really cool and it worked out, but when it was happening, most people were just like, are you serious? Why are you doing that?
Yeah.
Like we went and tracked drums at NRG and we didn't have a singer. But it was the kind of thing of, we have to create some kind of forward movement. So just having some like demos done in Logic, don't do the justice on his drums, so we're just like, you know what, just move forward. He and I were the first, we were the,
Kind of like the Field of Dreams, building.
Yeah, so basically, I talked with him and just said, a lot of stuff, do you think it's good? Yeah. Move forward? Yes, let's do it. And man, you guys are crazy. You don't have a singer. What if you want to change the songs? They're not going to change. They're
Good.
great. You know, and every process after that, the process like has been like that. Just it's good. Just feel it from your gut and go with it.
I hear you guys have quite the extraordinary show planned for this Troubadour gig. I mean, obviously you want to leave a little surprise for the audience. Anything you want to tell us? Lighting?
I've seen our shows before.
Okay, no.
You know,
Okay.
they've experienced it, but they've experienced it at different degrees.
Yeah.
Because I mean, some of the bigger shows we've played, we've used all of our production.
Right.
But those were our early shows, and I mean, we were good, but we're, you know, obviously with time we're better. So having the full production back then is still a different experience seeing us now because we're just more in your face. We're just lighter. Yeah, it's just that there's a lot more power behind us sonically and just I guess a wave of what's happening.
So,
And I was saying, and other people that full production, they've only seen, you know, smaller gigs like you were at Slide Bar.
Right.
They didn't use really hardly anything. So this Troubadour show is going to be cool because it's going to be like, you know, both sides kind of meeting, and a lot of people that are into us haven't been able to see it all of it yet.
So you really embody the whole idea of a band being married to each other.
Oh yeah, we live together.
And living together, eating together.
It's a tight, unified sound as well, so it naturally seems like it would be the way to go. You know, you guys are definitely a one sound unit. It doesn't sound like anyone's off playing their own. Y'all dedicated to the tune. It's nice. It's nice to hear, right? Right. Also, solo at once. Ready, set, go! But yeah,
Yeah.
very, very nice.
And obviously a family, you know, having brothers and sisters, you know, growing up, you know, there's always the family little disputes, the camaraderie. How is that? I mean, you guys plowing through it?
we have our little tiffs here and there. They last like 5 minutes, and then they get talked out. Usually.
It's always just keeping the big picture in mind, which is like, why let some little thing turn you into like having a huge amount of animosity or hating somebody? It's just like, you know, we're all here for a reason, and it's just like a real family. You can't divorce your brother, or your sister, or your mom or dad. I mean, okay, can, but you're not supposed to. Yeah. So
yes, I get
you know, it's just, you know, little mini growing pains. You get everything straightened out now, and there's no. It's not like go on the road and all of a sudden find out that somebody snores. Like, oh man, I really hate it, man. He snores.
Who peed on the toilet seat?
Yeah, like that. We've been living with each other for almost a year.
How often do you rehearse? You rehearse a lot.
Every day.
7 days a week.
7 days a week.
7 days
I know
a
that AP told me he plays.
This is our job.
He practices by himself
Oh, by himself.
when we're not practicing.
Oh, as well.
So he's the most practicing guy.
Yeah, but I'm
He just loves it. He has a passion for it.
You know, like in Wayne's World, there's Garth, he's playing the drums, and
Right.
I like to play. That's that guy right there.
Okay, I just like. Excellent.
Wow. Now, do you guys have any like little things that you do? You know, having that tight knit
drink a
group,
soda.
you guys like, you know, meditate or do something.
We
that-
set up our lights. We set up our lights and make sure that, you know, everything's working.
Yeah.
Yeah,
'cause-
that's your meditation is.
Yeah, I mean, I wish that it'll be awesome some have some downtime. But right now,
You're teching for yourself as well.
yeah. Well, we have people that help us,
Oh, yeah.
but there's so much that we have that even having
A
guitar
dedicated and like guitar tech, we still have a lot like to set up. So
Oh, you're a lot with the gear. Yeah, sure.
we live 8 in the house, and everyone in the house. I mean, we have shout out to Tree, our video guy, who's 24/7, like has our back with everything video related, and then we got Peter, who not only engineered the drums on the Energy album, but he also like is our guitar tech at all the shows, and he's really good at what he does. And then my brother Lester is our stage manager, and he runs around and handles the lights and the banners and everything we have going on with that.
Yeah. There's a lot to be done at a show like this. Very good.
it is, whenever we play somewhere, doesn't matter what version of our show it is, we always have a lot of stuff, and everyone looks at us and goes, "You guys have a lot of stuff." and we sit there, and we sit to the side and we say, "Okay, let me start off by saying, sorry we have a lot of stuff,
Yeah.
but believe me,
You're gonna enjoy
we're,
this.
we're streamlined. Like we get in and get out, and then like we even have like one sheets with like all the information of what we do and timing and different things, just so they understand what's going on. And by the time we get done, you know, we played in Vegas, and the stage guy was just like, "You weren't kidding. You got everything off the stage."
Really?
Yeah, he was just like,
Wow.
"I can't believe." Like, you know, like he's like, "You had all this stuff, and obviously we had our time to set it up."
Yeah.
He's like, "But to tear down," he's just like, "You got it off the stage that fast." He's like, "I can't believe it." It's like, well, we know what we're doing, and we're here to do it. You know.
Yeah.
Right.
And
We did production rehearsals. We
Oh.
did a show with all of the production, and we had our, you know, our crew there that was going to be there for the show, like with a stopwatch, man,
Yeah.
and like tearing it up,
Right.
tearing it down, making sure we're within our allotted time, so it became it was like a.
So you actually rehearsed that.
yeah, we went
Absolutely.
swing house
So you
at
can be ready to
4
play on
days.
time.
Yeah, 4
Yeah.
days of production rehearsals because
Yeah.
it's the thing of like, you know, when we did our first show, it was the idea that you wouldn't believe it was our first show, like, and so we wanted to make sure that we had all these things happening, the lights and banners and tracks between songs and all that, and you have to practice that, and you can't go play a first show with all that and not know, you know, so that's,
Now, did you guys are all seasoned musicians. I mean, this isn't like your first band. You guys,
Dream team.
Not at all.
No.
No, years and years, I think, for all of us.
yeah.
So when you got this production together, you already knew what you were going to do and how to orchestrate it and plan it.
Yeah. Yeah, the entire point was to make it look like we'd been a band for 10 years, you know, you know, no one believed that was our first show, we did our first show.
Wow.
And people still don't, I guess, believe that we are what we are, I guess, because we've been doing a lot of, like, rehearsing 7 days a week, and we do all our work, like promotion, everything in-house, we all do it, you know, we do everything. He does graphic design, Tree does video, I do video. Talking to people and
MySpace guy.
yeah.
You guys got the social network down.
Yeah, so we don't have to rely on some person that we can't see. Like, man, so-and-so didn't call me back about the flyer I needed made. And like, I just look across the room and go, dude, where is it?
Yeah.
You know?
Right. So you guys have really taken the resources of technology and the internet and capitalized on that for your benefit.
Yeah.
And
Trying to.
Yes,
How many songs are we gonna hear at this Troubadour show?
We're playing for 40 minutes, so
40 minutes, okay.
10.
10 songs.
9 or 10
Oh,
songs?
no, 9.
Okay.
3, 2, 2, yeah.
So I
That's
have
all-
6. I have 6 songs here.
We're playing extras.
You got some music that's not on the CD.
Yeah.
So to hear the new stuff, you got to go to the Troubadour.
Yeah.
Now you're headlining the show,
Yes.
And it's a free show.
and it's a free show. And you also go and have some groups opening for you as well. We are the Riot. You know some of these groups. Shovel, BYS,
Carried by
Carried by
Six.
Six, and help me with. So it's gonna be
4 bands.
4 bands. Excellent.
Yeah.
Looking forward to that. What else you got? You gonna play another song?
Yeah. Should we play another track and let's do something somebody hasn't heard yet? Maybe. Do we have something people haven't heard yet, or is this CD already in rotation everywhere?
Number 3.
Yeah, Resurrection.
Number
This is
3,
this is the balls one.
Resurrection.
Big Marbles.
Resurrection. What's the title?
Resurrection.
Resurrection.
Yeah, number 3.
Resurrection. You guys want to intro it? Somebody tell us a little bit. Give us a little snippet.
Do it. Do it. Okay, well, this is definitely the heaviest song on the record. And it's kind of about what a lot of the same crap I write about is.
Myself.
I say I'm so self-absorbed. Yeah, when you listen to the chorus, the lyrics, I watched you burn alive, and from the ashes you rise. It's just, again, with rebirth and constantly trying to better yourself and break through the BS in your head that we build for ourselves.
Resurrection. Gemini syndrome. RadioBuzzD.
Oh, good gosh. It's not fair.
It's the long intro. RadioBuzzD.com. I'm Chris Seward.
I'm Big Ideas.
That was our 40-second intro there. Awesome intro. Bob Nigro?
Yeah.
Is that how you say it? He did that. Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome intro.
He did a project called Mausoleum X.
Thanks, Bob.
Check that out online.
What about Bob?
Mausoleum X.
So we got a few people logging in. We'd like to welcome Carried by Six.
Yay!
Let's holla.
So if you'd like to chat with Carried by Six, they are in the chat room. AJ, Less is More, Queen Bee, and myself. Oh, Queen Bee just logged out. She'll
Oh,
be back.
come on, Queen. Come on, let's get her back.
She'll be back. So you can chat with us in there. If you're not on the chat, you can open up that window, throw some messages out there,
Don't be
minimize radio buzz. You can still hear the audio as well. And we have the video too. It's hit and miss with video, but one day we'll fine tune that, make it like TV quality. Yeah. So we have with us in studio Gemini Syndrome.
Hi.
Bro.
So you guys have this show coming up at the Troubadour, free show.
Yes, sir.
Troubadour is a pretty cool place.
Oh, yeah.
You guys haven't played there yet though.
No, we did.
Oh, you did?
We played there in September.
Oh, okay, so that was,
It was
It was awesome.
We played with All Hail the Yeti, Otherwise, and Broken Decency,
nice.
friends of ours.
Now, we've been talking about this big production that you guys do. And, you know, you have some lighting and so forth and so on.
Lasers.
Laser
Serious?
being us.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have a laser.
Laser.
See, we're getting these little tidbits of information. So, your show is really, it's really a production.
Mhm.
It's not just a band getting up there playing a couple songs. It's,
We want you to feel it.
can you give us like a slight description of
I'll
like,
tell
what
you
it
all-
is to experience Gemini
I can
Syndrome?
tell you the lights that we use, and then you can try to figure out what's going to happen with them.
Okay.
We have 6 PAR 64 cans,
Uh-huh.
6 work lights, 6 LEDs,
Multicolor.
a laser, and 2 strobes.
Excellent.
4
And-
gigantic
Oh, yeah.
banners.
Oh yeah, then 2 10x3 banners, 2 4x2 banners, and then we have 4 ego risers, whatever you want to call them. Boxes in the little window in the front that has our logo glowing white. LED work light inside of it. So the entire time, even when the house lights cut out, you still see our 4 logos in the front lit up.
Nice.
Like that.
Now,
Yeah,
the
yeah.
design of this production, was this a collaboration of all 5 of you? Or was this something that one of you came up with the concept and the
There was a
equipment?
spine outline, and then everyone just kind of was like throwing little ideas.
Gemini
Nice.
Syndrome LLC. That's what we do. That's how we roll.
Yeah.
When I met Rich for the first time, when I went over to his apartment and met him and Brian, like he pulled up his computer screen and pulled up all these different visual outlines of what he kind of saw for the future, like you said, the spine of it. And I was really impressed with it. That was a huge part of, like, okay, do I move across the country and move in with 2 dudes I don't know? And,
Sleep under my bunk bed.
yeah, sleep on bunk beds and try to make a life with these dudes. And it was like, just at least vibe-wise from them personally, it was excellent. But then seeing just the preparation that had already gone into it. And it looks more or less identical to the first picture I saw, which is, it's pretty impressive by my book, you know. It was more than I could have mustered in my little brain. So,
You write good lyrics.
Your voice is beautiful.
Now,
Butter.
now you guys you're shooting video here.
Yes.
You shoot video at your shows. Is there YouTube where people can go and watch what your shows look like, or is this
www.youtube.com/Gemini Syndrome.
nice? So people can go in there and see what the
Yeah, if you go to our website, GeminiSyndrome.com, and go to the Connect tab, there's all of our social networking, all of our external websites. But also you can find video, all this, you can find a song that you can just listen to, full version of Basement, plus all of our merch, all of our shows, everything, and the page is updated almost daily, so you'll always find something new on there.
nice.
And throughout this week, we will be uploading videos that are from different, just all the footage that we've had for the past year. So every song on the EP has footage dedicated to like one's studio, one's live, one's like the merch shoot with all the girls that we had, and stuff like that. So there's going to be a lot more content coming out every day this week in support of AP. So right now, there's some stuff on there, and if you do a search for Gemini Syndrome on YouTube, there's some fan clips, but the really cool stuff is coming this week. So people need to come back in there every day, new song, new footage.
Nice. That's really cool. If you're listening right now and you'd like to talk with Gemini Syndrome, give us a call, 661-347-0712. Again, that's 661-347-0712. We'll patch you in. Or you can chat with us and post up your questions there. Click on the, I think it's chat now is the verbiage that we put on there. I don't have the link up, but anyway, it's clearly obvious. So, Troubadour, what do you have coming up after the Troubadour? What's the next show after that one?
We don't have anything public yet.
You don't have
Basically everything right now is getting mapped out and straightened out. So we haven't announced anything, so I can't tell you what's going on.
All right.
But
It's gonna be awesome.
Yeah.
But there are things in the works.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you have a tour
Yeah.
that you're looking at, some other states, countries,
Yes.
maybe Italy.
Not so far, but
Yeah.
That'd be fun. We have some listeners in Italy that are listening right now.
maybe my mom.
Your mom?
Oh,
Your sister.
my sister.
So, yeah, we
Did you pass them the mic and say a few things in Italian?
Oh, come on.
Say something.
Ciao, mama.
Ciao.
That's it. Thank you.
Thank you very much. You just heard APR bass player here. We're chatting with Gemini Syndrome.
Well, let's jump into a couple more songs and we'll pay some bills and we'll be back. Don't go anywhere. This is RadioBuzzD.com. You guys pick the song.
Take this. Number
Take
4.
This by Gemini Syndrome. We'll be back. RadioBuzzD.com. We're gonna run a couple commercials here.
What's your name again? Tree. T-R-E-E.
T-R-I.
But a tree.
Wow.
There you go.
Wow, you want allow.
So how do you get the setup in here? Like,
I'll do this little shout out.
I just heard sheep. That. Wow,
One more. Last one. Yeah, we can do it. We'll close it out.
And then. Take 2.
I'm Ron Burgundy.
Ron Burgundy.
See what I'm saying, yeah?
RadioBuzzD.com on the fly with Chris Seward.
And BK Diaz.
Here with, in the studio, Gemini Syndrome. We've been hanging out, guys.
Hey, I was on the website on break, and just let me tell you, you guys' merchandising babes, they're hot.
Loving the
Let me give a
ladies.
shout out to the merch girls and your guys' photographer. Tree here shooting video from behind me. Shout out to everybody on the technical side.
Thank you.
Yes, thank you guys.
Now, you guys also went to NAMM.
Yes.
That wasn't your first time.
That was mine.
Was it really?
This time not sneaking in.
So you were virgin like myself.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was crazy, huh?
Yeah, it was a trip. I enjoyed it, but it was definitely a little overwhelming at times.
Yes.
With all the toys and people.
It was, when I walked in there, and you first walk in and the doors open, and it was like, wow. I felt like a little kid in Disneyland. This is crazy. It was insane. And not to mention all the people and contacts. It was exciting. So, Troubadour coming up, amazing show you have planned. This is full production. You're pulling out all the guns, right?
Yes. And great bands before us.
Awesome.
Great friends, great bands. Carried by Six, Shovel, and We Are the Riot.
Now the 3 bands are playing before you. You guys are gonna wrap it up in the night. So the show starts at 8.
Yeah, first band's at 8.
First band's at 8.
Carried by Six.
Now, should people get there early?
Oh yeah, definitely. Doors are at
7:30.
7:30.
7:30.
Yeah, doors are at 7:30, and I mean, people need to come for all the bands because all the bands are great. There's no filler. Awesome.
And you guys don't strike me as you wouldn't surround yourself with great music. You would do that.
Oh yeah.
So, I would imagine all these bands are just as exceptional as you guys. So great show. Yeah, I would get there early. How many people does the Troubadour hold?
Capacity is I think like 350.
Something like that. Yeah.
So it's small. So if you want to see this show, and it's free, so you want to get there early.
You guys will be in arenas one day.
Early.
So
pay $200. Come down. Come down.
So if you've been listening, we've talked with Gemini Syndrome and all the guys in the band. You're all very talented, and you all have that little thing that, that gift, that talent. I've noticed there's that little you all carry, and the band is extremely organized, very focused. In fact, I was impressed. I offered you guys beers. Like, go get your beers. And you're like, no, that's all right.
There's an official work function. We will be sober for this.
Yeah.
Hello, mate. I was in the bathroom. Something happened. I don't know what. There's some flame. I don't know.
And for some of those up and coming bands and some of these newer guys that it's all party and they're just having fun. It's there's a line in the sand that says you're just out there to party and have fun, or you're gonna do this for real and have fun at it.
And there's a time and a place for everything. I like to party. It's
Right.
not a secret, but if we gotta be somewhere, do something, not be ready to be there.
Right.
It just doesn't make any sense.
I think what most people forget is they see like their favorite epic bands and how much of a good time they have, and that's what they focus on. Is like being in a band is just that big party, but they forget that the reason why that band has that big party, the balance to that is all the work they did before that big party. So getting everything kind of in the wrong order is kind of what happens sometimes.
Yeah.
And so we've made it very clear to each other, like, there's a time and a place, but one can't happen until the other one happens.
Got it.
Right.
Yeah.
And the focus. I mean, you guys are the prime example of a perfect band, really.
Oh.
A band that is camaraderie. You have, you have a union with each other, and you're focused. And the creativity, you can feel it. I can feel it in the room. I'm not just like giving you eye
It's an
watch,
energy.
really. I mean, we talk to a lot of bands.
My only word about you saying perfect is there's only one way to go from there. It's down. So say you guys are like almost perfect.
You're
That means that we have more that we keep going forward and moving up.
Well, now it's just doing it.
Yeah.
Now you just got to get out there.
Get your work cut out for you, definitely.
So it's a big work, and we're following you. Like I mentioned earlier, Radio Buzz is here to provide the public, the world, laying the foundation. This is what we're doing, and we're going to show the world great music, the best of the best. That's all we have on Radio Buzz. And having you guys in the studio, you are the best of the best.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Wow.
We do play all the classic rock bands and the heavy rock bands and the great success stories, but we also, our dream is to catch them on the way up, and that's how I feel tonight. We're catching Gemini Syndrome on the way up, and it's a beautiful thing.
Thank you.
Our pleasure.
So we're gonna wrap it up with one more track. What was the one we haven't done? Was Imaginary?
We have 2 tracks we haven't played.
Oh, we have 2. Sweet.
Two.
Oh, so the listeners get to hear 2 more tracks.
Yeah.
Which ones were they?
Let's do
Imaginary
imaginary then syndrome.
Okay, so we'll do imaginary then syndrome. Real quick, Matt rocks.
Is it Matt?
Minnesota.
That's fun.
Minnesota. Oh, Minnesota.
He says,
Oh, Matt.
Matt.
Oh, Matt.
Come in,
What's
guys.
up, dog?
Yeah.
Coming in from all over. We got,
What's
we got
up?
Santa Barbara on here. We got Minnesota.
So there's the chat room's exploding. Check it out. Stay tuned. Don't go anywhere. If you logged in later and you didn't catch the entire show, we're gonna rebroadcast this right after the 2 songs. You're gonna hear everything that we just talked about.
You guys can catch it on the way home.
You guys can catch it on the way home on the iPhones. We have the iPhone
Yeah.
app, we have the Droid app, and we have BlackBerry. You can get it from Live 365. Search for RadioBuzzD.com.
Where do you get it?
Listen to us
Yeah.
24/7. We're always on, and you never know where we're gonna be. Where we're gonna be tomorrow.
Tomorrow we're right here planning our show, 2 Dudes from LA for Thursday at 8 o'clock.
And we have John Kleinbell,
Yes.
another exceptional singer-songwriter. John has been doing a song every day. He writes a brand new song every single day. And then he does a whole show of the 5 songs that he wrote, or
Oh.
7 songs. And then he writes 7 more for the next week.
That's commitment.
A lot.
Kind of like reality for radio. It's a reality show for radio. So check it out tomorrow night, 7 p.m., 7 to 8. And then 2 Dudes from LA on Thursday, 8 to 9.
Correct.
All right, here is, what was it?
Imaginary.
Imaginary Gemini syndrome.
And Syndrome. After that, we'll be back. Here it is.
Will we talk one more time after that?
5.
Brian, you're gonna get in the picture.
Hi. Just want to give a shout out to Justin Merrill. We mixed our album, our EP, and
Excellent listening.
oh, you're listening to RadioBuzzD.com.
No? Then later. Just
In 10 seconds.
Yeah.
Oh no. Uh-oh.
Fishing up. Hey, thank you, RadioBuzzD.com, for having us. And make sure everybody go to iTunes and get our EP or our website, and you get the physical CD mailed to you from us, GeminiSyndrome.com/EP.
Don't forget their show out at the Troubadour.
Yes, February 7th, free show at the Troubadour with We Are the Riot, Shovel, and Carried by Six. And thank you.
Very
Radio
well.
Buzz.
Radio Buzz.
You know that.